Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, your girl did quit another job. But before we get into this video, I would like to say that I'm not like going into details about what happened and things like that, but I will talk about the things I've learned about 9-to-5 jobs, about corporate jobs. I will share what I've learned so far. You know, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, but I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot. And I'm also going to say that for the most part, people don't quit jobs, they quit bad management. And it is very, very true. I know you've heard the statements before. People don't quit jobs, they quit bad management. It is so spot on and it's so true. And that's one of the reasons why I left. I resigned. I quit terrible management. But I will get into the things I've learned from working a 9-to-5 job. So let's get into this video. Alright, so I'm just doing a very, very, very simple, minimal makeup look. This will be a complete get ready with me. So we have makeup, hair, and outfit. So I'm very excited. So it's gonna be hard for me to talk and do this makeup, but I will do my best. So first things first is take your vacation time, take your PTO without guilt. Take your PTO, and I'm not talking about just like waiting till you book a vacation somewhere. No, I'm talking about the days where you don't feel good. I'm talking about the days where your body is trying to tell you something. And I'm not sure if you've heard this statement. If you don't take time to rest your body will forcefully take that time for you. So listen to your body. You know, the days where you don't feel good, your energy is just low, or your body is just telling you something, or you're just an intuitive person and something just doesn't feel right. Take those days without guilt, with no guilt. Number 2 is stop bending over backwards. Stop doing it. It's not worth it. And I would like to clarify that there's a difference between going above and beyond on the project you're working on and taking pride in the project you're working on, because I do love what I do, and there are times where I really do take pride in the project I'm working on, because it has my name all over it, and I want to make sure I'm doing my best job on it. So there's a difference between that and a difference between bending over backwards in hope that someone is going to like you. There's a huge difference between that. So bending over backwards in hope that your manager, your boss, or some coworker or someone in a higher position than you is going to like you, it's not a good idea, because in the end they will take advantage of you, and you are doing more than what you're getting paid for. Way more. And it's mental gymnastic. It's just not worth it. Okay, so if you find yourself or catch yourself doing more, bending backwards in hopes that someone in the high position is going to like you, take a step back. Take a step back. Number 3, create and enforce boundaries. There's a difference between creating boundaries and enforcing them. You know, it's one thing to create boundaries and it's another to enforce them. Because when you create a boundary, it's all bark. But when you don't enforce them, then it becomes your all bark and no bite. So what's the point of creating a boundary if you're not going to enforce it? You know, create boundaries and enforce them. And I'm going to give you some example, because no one knows your limit but you. So you need to be able to speak up. So for example, you know, you work a 9-hour shift, you get 30 minutes break, and your coworkers always want you to eat lunch with them. You know, it's okay to say, I spend 9 hours interacting with my coworkers, so the 30 minutes I would like to use that to, you know, regroup, spend time with myself, spend some time alone, and just, you know, get myself together. And sometimes you don't have to explain yourself, but you don't have to explain yourself. The boundary is not answering your work phone after hours, at midnight, whatever it is. So I remember it, I had like the whatever app you use for work, and I would get emails or messages after hours. I'm talking like 9 o'clock at night, and I would read them and look at them. But then it was becoming too much for me, so I actually deleted the app off my phone. I deleted it off my phone, so I look at my emails when I'm at work, throughout when I'm at work, and when I'm off, I'm not at work anymore. I don't look at it till the next day that I go in. I don't. It really has helped me so much. So that is a boundary I created and enforced, that I would not be looking at emails or work chats after hours. No. For number 4. Number 4 is you are replaceable and disposable, and don't you ever forget that. Don't get too comfortable to the point where you forget that you are replaceable. So put yourself first, because if anything happens to you, your job position will be up on Indeed or whatever recruitment website, will be up in less than 5 minutes. I promise you, it will be up so fast if anything happens to you. So put yourself first. Take that time off, because you are replaceable and disposable. Just as much as you're replaceable, that job is replaceable too. You could get another job. You could get something else. So don't you ever forget that. You are replaceable, and that job is replaceable too. So you bending over backwards thinking, hey, no one is going to ever replace me and this and that. Newsflash, you will be so surprised how they will do you so dirty and will replace you. Because the company has its best interest at heart. So you need to have your own best interest at heart. I promise you. So don't ever get carried away or get too comfortable thinking, yeah, I do so much, I'm not replaceable. They will replace you so fast. So fast. So do what you would, or do what you want with that information. Number 5, toxic work environment. You get to decide if it's worth it or not. So a job might offer, have really good offer and be paying you the most money you've ever been paid before. But sometimes that toxic work environment is just not worth it. It's not worth it to your mental health. And when I'm talking about toxic, I'm talking about constant gossip. Oh, it's exhausting. It is exhausting. I will say this right now. Please don't participate in any gossiping. Just walk away. Please do not participate in it. But you get to decide if it's worth it or not, because sometimes it's just not worth it. You have to see these people every day. You spend longer hours with them than you do with your family. So you get to decide if this environment is worth it or not. And I promise you, if you feel like it's not worth it, you will find something else. And sometimes the money just isn't worth it for this kind of environment. Like, you know what? I've had enough. Bye. Take your money and shove it down your throat, because this work environment will kill me. And there's some people that thrive in that environment, but I'm sorry, I can't. I cannot thrive in a toxic, gossiping, backstabbing work environment. Oh gosh, I cannot. Number 6, although I have met, incredible people, my 9 to 5, people that I can confide in. So for example, my last job, I met an incredible woman, and I felt like that was I feel like things happen for a reason. And one of the reasons why I was at that job was to meet this woman, because there was no other way I would have met this woman. And even outside of me not working at this job anymore, we still meet up weekly, to talk about our goals, just to, support each other, support one another. But I think that was one of the big reasons I was at this job, to meet this woman. So, this is me trying to see the positive out of this job and seeing why I was led to work here. So if that makes any sense, but that is one good thing that came out of this job. Even after I quit, I met this amazing woman. This is someone I just naturally got comfortable with. And, I observed her before saying anything, before confiding in her, but I trusted her 100%. Aside from that, Aside from that, your other co-workers are not your friend. They're not your friend. Stop trying to add them on Facebook or your Instagram. Honestly, the first thing you do when you get a job and it's your first week, your first day, look them all up and block every single one of them. I promise you, do that. Look them all up. Don't be naive. Don't be thinking they're your friend, you're cool, oh, they would never do this. Oh, you would be surprised. You would be absolutely surprised, thinking, oh, they would never do that. Yeah, they will. They would throw you under the bus just for their own benefit. They would do this and that to you in hopes that, you know, they can be like the manager's favorite or the boss's favorite, in hopes that they would get a raise or to make them look better and things like that. They would do that to you. I promise you. So if you feel like I'm talking to you and you have your co-workers on your Instagram thinking, oh, they would never, I want you right now to stop this video, pause this video, go ahead, search them up and block every single one of them. Every single one of them. Block them right now. Do it. Do your job and go home. I mean, again, I'm not saying don't interact with your coworker. I love interacting with my coworkers. You know, hey, you know, just little interaction like, hey, what were you up to this weekend, or what do you have planned this weekend? Oh, my fiance and I are going to Disney, and I'm very excited. You know, those little non-harmful conversation, you know, to get to create a relationship, to get to know your coworkers. They're not harmful, very innocent, and I think that is good enough. That's normal. But when you start thinking you can put them on your social media and no, don't do it. I think I've shared 6 of them so far, but all in all, I'm going to say that you come first. This is your world, and honestly, you're just living in it. You come first. You are not replaceable to your loved ones, but you are replaceable to this company. Remember that. If they're gonna refer to you as the office bitch, then you better wear that with pride. Because at the end of the day, you know, this might be controversial, I don't know, but being nice doesn't get you anywhere. I'm so sorry to be the one to say that, but like, sometimes we mistake being nice for being a doormat. So all in all, I'm just gonna say being nice is not gonna get you far. Period. You might disagree, you know, I don't know, but so far I've learned that it doesn't get you far. It doesn't, you know. You just turn into a doormat, and who wants to be that? I don't want people walking all over me, so no. No. I also like to add one last thing. Take advantage of the benefits. If you're working at a job where this is you're getting paid in a month you've never been paid before, something bigger, take advantage of it. Be smart. Level up with your money management. Save for rainy days, save for emergencies. Take advantage of it. If your job has really great benefits, take advantage of it too. See your primary doctor, see your gynecologist, see your dermatologist, see your ear doctor, see every kind of doctor you want to see. Take advantage of those benefits. Go to your dentist. I'll give you an example. My last job had really great benefits, okay? I took advantage of it and I got 4 wisdom tooth out, and I paid almost nothing. Almost nothing. Because if I didn't have that, I would be about almost $4,000 in debt. Take advantage of those benefits. See whatever doctor you want to see. Make sure you're in good health. Take that time off and go see your doctor. You come first. Put yourself first. Because no one's gonna show up and show up for you like you do. Take advantage of it. You earned it, you know? So use them. They're there to be used. So use them. But yeah. If you'd like to add more in the comments, I am open to hearing what you have to say in the comments. But again, I am still very young, but I have learned a lot. And I think the reason why I learned a lot is from observation. I don't talk much. I do talk, but I don't talk much, but I observe a lot more. And that's why I feel like a lot of people need to do more, is talk less and observe more. So I do the opposite. I really observe more and talk less. I just, you know, read the room, scan the room, And I think that's what has helped me a lot. Alright, so my makeup is done, so I'm going to get into my hair. But I want to say one last thing. I would say that ever since I left this job, it felt like a weight, like a huge weight was lifted over my shoulder, off my shoulder. And then it felt like my creative mind was unclogged, which is the craziest thing ever, but I promise you that's how it felt. It felt like, you know, when you have a stuffy nose and you just think about those days where you took for granted, you know, your normal health. This is what it feels like. It feels like my creative memories was unclogged ever since I left this job, and I'm happy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm happy. I'm very happy. And I feel like you could feel it from this video, so that I'm happy. But yeah, let's get into my hair and outfit next. So this is the same hairstyle from 4 or 5 videos ago. I haven't taken it down yet. Don't judge me. I really love this hairstyle. I do. But I will say that I rebraided the front. So we're doing bangs and a bun. My favorite hairstyle when I have braids in. So I'm just parting away the bangs. Let me fix my camera. Okay, so much better. So I parted the bangs, and then I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. I usually just use like an elastic, but yes. Ponytail is done, and I'm going to move into wrapping the bangs around my forehead. This is also great for the girls with big forehead, because I have a big forehead, and sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't see it, but I see it. Sometimes it's more obvious than other times. So I just take the bangs, wrap it around like this. And for the bun, something feels tight up here. I just twist, and wrap it around. Alright, let's get into the outfit. Alright, let's get dressed. So, I have this vest looking thing from H&M. I'm going to pair it with this. This shorts and a belt. So let's do that first. Okay. And then the shorts. I got the shorts from Misguided about a year, almost 2 years ago, I would say. Then we're gonna tuck this in and use a belt. This is the brown belt I'm pairing it with. I got this belt from Target. I actually just got it yesterday. I don't know if it's helpful to say what size I'm wearing, but this is an extra small, and this is like a size 6, and the belt is a size small. I could have went for a medium, to be honest, but whatever. So that's that. I'm gonna put on a necklace I got from H&M also. Alright, so far so good, I think. I'm gonna pair this with a blazer. And then for shoes, let's see. I'm gonna do this heels from, this is from H&M also. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna slip them right on. And for purse, I'm gonna do this Coach purse I got for my birthday. And this is the look. Let me get closer. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it got to someone that really needed to see something like this, and I hope to create more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.